Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and lacrosse fans, and welcome to Day 3 action here at the 2019 ALA Senior Women's National Championship. This afternoon's match will bring you the East Coast All-Stars representing New South Wales, Queensland and the ACT, and the Australian Under-19 women's team. Very exciting times ahead. Both of these teams come into today's competition without a win yet in the competition, in the tournament, but both sides have been playing good lacrosse and expect the Aussie Under-19s to be firing after a massive game yesterday against Victoria's senior women's side. East Coast All-Stars took on the Victorians this morning and had a tough day in the office, but they're out looking to bounce back for this afternoon's matchup against the Aussie Young Guns. Opening centre draw, and it's Rebecca Putner winning it her way. Check that, just waiting for the call on the far side. It's going to be a ball up between Bonnie Yu, one of the Aussie captains, and number 30, who still, as of this morning's game, I'm still not sure if she's Charlotte Robertson or not. I know one of them is. There's two numbers. Annabelle Williams tries to goose the ball out wide. Can't quite get it. Number 30 has it. Takes a big bump from Bonnie Yu. And it's going to be East Coast ball on the near side. Self-start there. Takes off running. And the Aussies are quick to crash there at the sideline. Pushes the call there. And playing the World Cup will be more physical than this. It's a tough one for the Aussies. They're being drilled to play physical defence, and then in the tournament it's called pretty tight here. So we'll see how that goes, but East Coast on the run now. Putner with the ball. She's got defence straight at her onto Annabelle Williams now. Williams has Rhiannon Panting, the other Aussie captain, guarding her. Panting doing a good job forcing her down the line there. Rebecca Simpfendorfer with the ball, sends it out back. Numbers coming, defending at X there. Back with Williams now. Williams has Panting on her. Flag on the play, and a goal for Annabelle Williams, sneaking that one over the head of Taisha Skuse. Had a whistle after the play there. Maybe it's a stick check coming up. It's ensuring no call on the play there. So that's Annabelle Williams pending the legal stick. Will put East Coast on the board for the first time today in their second game. And they'll be leading 1-0. Skuse just a little bit low there. Holding pipe, did a good job of that, but as Williams came up, just needed to match sticks a little bit more aggressively there to get up and cover that plane. So Annabelle Williams' first goal of the game. And we're back at the centre now. Maddie Copeland plays that one out. East Coast defence coming up with the ball early, Lena Teichmann, but she's got numbers coming for her. The Aussies get it loose. Copeland now has the ball again. Copeland to you. The lefty driving down the lane there. Great bounce shot. Picked up by Clancy, though, the goalie for the East Coast side. Clearing pass there. Teichmann has it. Numbers coming for her. Wobbles loose. Ground ball not picked up clean, but taken now by the Aussies. It's Libby Blair with it. Carries inside now. Eloise Rowe with the ball. Came behind now. She's guarded closely by number 5. Another potential Charlotte Robertson. Ball behind now with Blair. She's got players up top. Aussie's patient looking for the cuts there. Takes the one-on-one split, gets by her player. Great check, though. Good body on the defence. Both players hitting the deck hard. Libby Blair doing a good job to get that one off, but that late check there just knocked the ball up and over. Backed up now by the Aussies girls, though. Eloise Rowe with it. Sends it up top now for Panting. Onto Copeland. Three-second call there against the East Coast side. Madison Copeland with the ball. She'll get it back out up the top. Clearing a lane to goal there. Umpire almost set that one up with Annabelle Williams in free space, but Copeland will get the free position shot now, looking to put the Aussies on the board. She's facing down Clancy. Copeland goes near side. Clancy not across fast enough, and the Aussies are on the board. Tying it up 1-1. Umpire's checking the stick now just to confirm legality. Goal is good, and we're tied here 1 each for the U19s and the East Coast. So that was Madison Copeland, number 41, scoring that one for the Aussies. Sending out their next midfield string now. It's 31, Abby Thorne. In the middle, it's India Williams, and then Osha Levy on the far side of the circle out to the right of screen. Legal procedure in there. Williams will get the ball to herself. That's 32, India Williams. Will assist to Zephyr, MVP for South Australia in their game earlier on. Big high bump on that one by Lena Teichmann. And Williams will get the ball up top at the fan. Again, numbers on the crease there. We'll have a free space call against, there we go, number 12, Sally Bush there called for that one. There were two it could have been, just trying to work out who it was in the end. So Williams will have the free position shot now. Good crash there by the East Coast side, but checks coming in towards the head, so we'll have another call here. India Williams will get to go back for another free position shot. Looking on the backside there, we've got Eloise Rowe wide open if Williams looks to her. Quick pass across. Rowe the pump fake and puts it away past Clancy. Smooth little ball movement there. And we'll see on this one again. Williams had Rowe just wide open on that bottom corner. The East Coast side unable to get that crash across as we see another big lineup change for the Aussies. It's a tough spot to be in for the Aussies. They're just getting their momentum up, but they're rotating through big numbers and getting all of those. So on that one, it was Eloise Rowe got the goal from the India Williams assist. Williams gets the ball to herself in the centre. Nice pass up to Abby Thorne, driving inside now. Good take there by Abby Omani. Omani's shot just wide of goal. Good quick transition there. Just couldn't get the shot on target. That ball rolls under the fence at the back, so umpire's just searching for a replacement. Ball's behind now with Dana Johnston. Up top now for Williams. The defender comes way out with her. Abby Thorne fumbles that one, but regains control. She's guarded by Putner, driving down the line now. Thorne goes backside, hits 3 pipes. Ball across the plane before then bouncing back out. Just another stick check here, but great move. We're going to see this one again from Abby Thorne. So it came off that inside, the inside goal strut, I guess, at the back on that third attempt there. So the big bounce, both pipes in and then out again. So nice finish there from Abby Thorne, finding that backside, cutting as fine as you absolutely could. And back to the middle now. Middle unit of Thorne, Williams and Levy in there for the Aussie under-19s. Putner got a ground ball, couldn't get a hold on it though. Levy comes up with it now. She's guarded by Annabelle Williams of the East Coast side. Across the top now, Abby Omani, big pump fake, has 3 defenders trailing her. Ball up top now, India Williams has it. Looking to settle things down, drive inside. Abby Thorne gets the shot, but kick save. Clancy, nice one there for the East Coast side. Looking for the drive now, the Aussies are up. Great little high fake, the dip and dunk. 43, Olivia Adamson putting that one in the back of the net. See the replay on that one, and again, nice just positioning work on that. It was a big save from Clancy, and then the East Coast defence just moving a little bit too early back upfield possibly, and no help on that one as Putner was trying to guard Adamson. Great high fake there, and then just drops the ball around the East Coast keeper to make it 3-1. Big start from the Aussies after the East Coast opened the scoring on the back of Annabelle Williams. Putner and Copeland in the centre now. Ball played forward by Copeland. Ducks a check from Bella Pickett there. Driving down the line now. Can she get the backside shot? No. Clancy with another great kick save. Ball picked up by Bonnie Yu. Yu sends it out the back now. Dana Johnston has it behind. Ball's with Adamson again. Had that nice finish on the last look. Drive inside. Copeland couldn't keep a handle on it. Comes up with the ground ball, though, after the fumble. Back up to Yu. Onto Omani at the top now. Big, strong driver, Omani. Takes a bump from Williams. Drives into traffic. Check coming towards the head there will be called. And we'll see Omani go for a free position shot now. She's got Johnston on the backside for cover, and there's a pass option if she wants it. Takes the shot, batted wide though, backed up again by the Aussies. Unable to get that one by the keeper there, panting with the ball onto Yu, the 2 captains up top. Yu, the lefty, drives across, takes a bump from Williams, backs out now, looking for a recovery pass. Copeland there, gets it to Omani. Omani with a big split up top, driving through. Free position is the call. Umpire at the backside calling as Omani looks for the drive. She'll get another free position shot here. Can she make this one count? We'll find out now. Lisa Kiernan got in the way on that one, so she's out behind. Big drive in now and places that bottom corner past Clancy. Unable to do anything about that with a nice finish from Omani. And we'll just see on that replay there, Omani, plenty of space to get down the lane. It was a good crash effort by the East Coast side. Just a little bit too long. Omani getting that shot off just as that first defensive stick arrived at her. We see another line change coming on for the Aussies. Defense and offense both completely switching through. Again, one of the head coaches, Stacey Morlang, running the sideline for the Aussies. She's got assistant coach Trish Adams over there. Jen Adams, the other co-head coach over in the States currently, coaches the Loyola Greyhounds in NCAA Division I lacrosse. Coach Morlang obviously looking to get a lot of movement through these lines, finding out where matchups work, who works well with who, just trying to get as much exposure for all of these girls before they head away for the World Cup later this year. Cover there by Annabelle Williams, and it's going to stay with Eloise Rowe on that one. Sends the ball behind now. Libby Blair has it, looking to feed up top, gets it to Yu. Great finish from the lefty there, just hanging that stick back. Defender goes body side, she drops it down and then just dunks that one home past the keeper. We'll see on the replay here. Great example of a lefty on her weak side, driving down, coming across the goal. So she's losing a little bit of angle, but she just brings that stick back at the last minute. We'll see here as she gets by a player and dumps it around that defender. So just giving herself that extra little bit of angle by dropping her stick back and then reaching all the way around to get it by the defender and the goalie between her. Short time left here in the first as the Aussies now lead 6-1. It's been a big start for them. Great one-handed take there by Eloise Rowe, And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Aussies looking to get a breakaway goal there. So at the end of the first, 6-1, Aussies in front. They looked a little bit shaky at first, losing that first possession and going down by a goal, but they were straight back into attack at the other end. Great positional work and strong midfield play there. The Aussies have had tough matchups in the centre in their previous games, but they were doing a good job in the centre draw in this opening quarter against the East Coast. And we're going to cut away to some highlights of the first quarter before we bring you second quarter action. So this was the third goal of the game as we looked for the Aussies to make it 2-1 their way. And it was India Williams, just easy pass inside there. Eloise Rowe taking that one comfortably and dunking it away on the crease to make it 2-1. Had the big drive from behind this time. We get Williams up top now. Big defensive pressure. And Abby Thorne fumbled it at first, but then gets that drive down the line. Big shot, hits all the pipes before rocking back out of goal. Great finish on that one. It's not often you get a triple piper that has gone in. And then on that one, it was Abby Thorne. Her shot kicked away, backed up, though, by the Aussies, who were quick to regain control. And it was a nice drive on this one. Just that high fake, dropping the hands low to finish. And Clancy bit on that high fake, went all the way up and then lost it on the way down. Next option we had was Abby Omani taking one for the Aussies. Got the free position shot here. And Imano, she got the better of Clancy just as that check was coming. Stuck it low near side and able to get the Aussies up to the 5-1 mark. And then the last goal of the quarter. Quick redirection here. And we had Bonnie Yu, that backside feed. You look her play out, just gave her about 2 inches too much room. And then she just dropped her hands back and put that one to the trailing side by Clancy. And we're back to the centre now. We've got India Williams in there. She's up against Annabelle Williams, no relation. And we'll see how they fare now. You can see the long shadows on the field now. It's been a lovely sunny day here at Footscray, the oasis of the West, as India Williams gets the carry, heading downfield now, playing it forward to herself. On now to Georgia Latch. Latch, one of 3 Footscray players getting to play at her home club in this national championship. Always exciting having the home field, home club advantage. Great feed inside there. Turns to safety. It's Osha Levy under pressure. I think, especially when you see the younger players in these squads, you often expect them to make some of maybe the riskier plays when they're a little bit nervous. Levy, great composure under that one. Saw defenders coming, tucked the stick, turned back out, curled to safety, got the pass off, but Clancy with the ball now after NSW ACT Queensland get the stop. The East Coast team here. Aussies all over it in the ride. Risky pass there, the underhander looking for Bella Pickett. I think Clancy just doubting herself a split second too long there. Really needed to get that pass to Pickett a little bit earlier. She had Georgia Latch chasing her hard. Ball's fumbled down, but picked up again by the Aussies. Libby Blair has it up top, gets it to India Williams. Whistle on the play there. It'll be 3 seconds called. Ball will come back with India Williams. And it's Lisa Kiernan called for that one. Kiernan 4 metres behind. Some of the sharp-eyed viewers may have just seen a ball roll across the screen. That'll be from the men's game. But we're back in play now. The handoff from Blair to Latch. Latch looking for the feed up top. She's guarded by Pickett. Inside roll there. Gets the low-sided flurry of fakes before she pulls it back out. Sends it to X. Aussies with it now. Driving down the line. India Williams couldn't get a handle on the pass. She's guarded by Annabelle Williams. Across the top now, and it's Abby Thorne. Great split out to the left. Just going that left-handed walk the dog of a dodge. We'll see it again and just trails that left hand out. Getting away from a player, brings it back to her right and then snaps it in for a goal as we see that great split. So Thorne will see up top. It was Williams with the fumble. Got it onto Rowe and then onto Thorne. We just see this right to left dodge. Leaves her left hand out back to her right side and then puts it far post around Clancy, the goalie, to make it 7-1 as we see that one. Aussies looking strong early, very composed. I think a great game against Victorian senior women's side that they had last night or yesterday afternoon. Might be a big factor in that. They've done a lot of improving in the first 2 days of tournament play. And good to see them looking as in control as they are at the moment for their campaign. Obviously the East Coast hoping to find another chink in the armour of the Australian defence, hoping to get back on the board if they can. Ball's with East Coast now. Bella Pickett with the ball. Sends it up top for Williams. Williams has Levy watching her. Across the top now for Hu. Big bump behind, and that's going to be Wills there getting called for that one. Just the extension of the arms. Amber Salisbury will start with the ball. Pickett with the ball now behind. Looks to drive the corner. She's got Thorne watching her. Ball up top now to Williams. Williams has Levy with her. Stumbles on that one. No pre-check called. Still no pre... There we go. We've got something called now. Yeah, there we go. Looking for the cover. Osha Levy. Good job going for that ground ball there. Williams just having a bit of a rake at that one. Levy with the double coming. Breaks her stride. Gets by one. Who is back on her now, though. Up to Latch. Latch looking for the drive, gets it to her left, back to her right. Pulls out now. Blair with the ball. Up top, it's Abby Thorne. Streaking out wide, looking to roll back. Drew a flag on the play there. It'll be the illegal body. Thorne out the back, looking for Latch. Big bump, so we had that one-handed push you'll see in the replay. Just trying to hang the stick out in front of Latch one-handed. As she gets around and puts that one in the back of the net, we'll have a stick check just to confirm. You'll see this drive here. Abby Thorne gets the ball. Here sends it out behind for Latch. Finds that mismatch. See a player there lose the one hand on the stick and just have that stick hanging out in front of her. And as Latch gets in front of that, she's able to get it around Clancy as well to put the Aussies up. Another 8-1 now. Copeland back in the centre for the Aussies. Ball played close, hits the deck, picked up though by East Coast. Great control out of that one. Copeland was all over it. Putner now has the ball. She's got Ree Panting, a veteran of the last Aussie Under-19 campaign. Back for a second as the co-captain now. She's on defence, watching number 30. A possible Charlotte Robertson. Errant pass there will be picked up by the Aussies, and it's Taylor Cometto. Handling now. Defender comes to her, looking ahead upfield, and Olivia Adamson is carrying up. She's got Panting ahead. Defence a little bit lax there. Doesn't come to Panting, but doesn't quite leave any other player either. So they move it on. Abby Omani with the ball now. Gets the ball up top for Copeland onto Panting. Back with Copeland now. Great split, goes to her left, down the line now. The defence show for the double, but don't quite send it. Aussies redirect through X now. Ball's with Dana Johnston up top. Gets that right-to-right split, and we've got a call here from the trailing umpire. Looks like it'll be a free space call there as Johnston was on the drive. Johnston just to the right of your screen, you'll see. Got Bonnie Yu backing up behind, but not a bad lane to goal if Johnston wants it. Decides to pull out, sends it to Yu behind. Yu has Copeland coming. Big check across the noggin there, but may have just missed Yu as she ducks under it and gets that one to the back of the net. We'll check that in the replay. So Johnston, as the defence approached her, you'll see the collapse pretty quickly. Sends it back for Bonnie Yu. You just see that try to defence. Yeah, it did get her in the head. Took that one like a champ, though, and put it in the back of the net to make it count for one. To second of the day, putting the Aussies up 9-1. Bella Pickett and Madison Copeland in the centre now. Copeland plays it forward, skips over the defence line, or the defence wing, I should say. Fumbled ground ball here. Still not controlled. Still not controlled. Makes it all the way to the end line without being picked up, and it's going to be East Coast ball. That was Dana Johnston there, just having an egg and spoon race against herself. Couldn't get a stick around that one. Picked up now by East Coast, and they'll look to clear. Up the middle now, Putner had the triple team come on that ride, the double team, sorry, come on that ride. Good redirection. Bella Pickett has it now. She's got Abby Omani chasing her up the line, and it's Ali Eldridge with the ball. Good body there from Hannah Goff. Just positioning up again. Might be a little bit of an extension on that one just as that bump comes. Again, it's always a tough one as a defender. Can't extend or bring your arms back in. And so as you get any contact initiated by the attack, it is a hard one to try and hold firm without pushing out at any point. And that one, Goff, unlucky there. Good foot positioning, though, from the young defender. Bella Pickett now. She's guarded by Repanting. Across the top now, driving down the lane. It was a shot high and wide. Couldn't get it on target. We've had the sneaky goalie change from the Aussies. Molly Dunham now between the pipes, wearing the fresh new Aussie lid. Taisha Skuse, the other Aussie goalie. She was in there with the red helmet. Obviously, still not quite adjusted to the new Aussie helmet yet. But again, they'll be practicing those quick changes you see in the World Cup sometimes when you've got a coach that needs to have a chat or someone just needs a bit of a change-up. So, Dunham in now for the Aussie defence. And ball knocked down there, but picked up again by Bella Pickett. Got the push call there against Taylor Cometto, so Pickett will get that one back for herself. Pickett on the run, one behind, has players up top, gets the pass off. Great change of direction there. Ooh, big body there. Copeland just coming up with her player. So it was Amber Salisbury on that dodge. And as she ran into Copeland, Copeland just extended those arms up at her. So just got to watch that one as Salisbury's going to have a shot just outside the 15. Or just inside the 15. Quick redirection over. Big bump there. Flag on the play. And as she's turned away, that's Wills there called for that. I think just coming in a little bit hot. And we're going to have a free position shot now for the East Coast. Dunham's first shot of the game she'll see on goal. And great finish there, just off stick high. Places it out of the way. Dunham, I think, thinking it was coming stick side, just went up for that ball as it went across the face of the goal. It's a good finish there from East Coast, number 30. Again, we watched that replay. Dunham shifted. Yeah, he's got the shift. Just didn't bring her stick with her. I think she thought it was coming in closer than it was. So nice finish there. Good deceptive placement, obviously. If you freeze the goalie up, it's always a good one for yourself. That'll make it 9-2 now. Aussies still leading. And we're in the final 30 seconds of the first half now. Umpire going to ball that one up. I think Bella Pickett's stick was stuck under the arm of Maddie Copeland. I think Bella Pickett thought it was being held. I think Copeland thought Pickett should move her stick. Ball's knocked wide. Two Aussie players going for it together. Bonnie Yu comes up with a great ground ball. Just tiptoeing that sideline to keep it in bounds. Ball in front now to Abby Omani. Great kick saved by Clancy. And that one is rolled in. I think the ball must have just come out the front of the crease. We'll try and see it on the replay here. Ball rolled in the front of the crease, and then as it came back out, I think it was batted in. So we'll see it here again. Again, great run by Bonnie. You may have just hit the sideline there. Up front there for Abby Omani. Ball rolls back out, and it was 27 Dana Johnston who managed to goose that ball back into the goal. Putting the Aussies up 10-2 as we close in on the halfway mark. Ball played back. Aussies take it though, repanting on the run up to Copeland's now. Copeland ahead. Shot just after the whistle there. It was Dana Johnston on the breakaway. So at half-time, it's 10-2. We'll take a quick break now, and we'll be back with some highlights from the second quarter. Stay tuned for more action coming up. And we're back as we're watching the Aussie sideline there. Trish Adams just having a word with the troops. They've started strong, the under-19 Aussie squad. 10-2 they lead at half-time. And we're just going to take a look at some second quarter highlights here. And to start the quarter's action, it was a good feed from behind, down the line. India Williams couldn't quite get a handle on it, but a quick redirection. Got that East Coast defence a little bit unsettled, and just that great face dodge move by Abby Thorne, hanging that left hand out as she drove by, gets it back to her right, and then finishes far side. It was Thorne again on the next look as she got her free position. Driving down behind, and the redirection here, Georgia Latch had the call made for her. It was just that one-handed defence there. Managed to get by her player, though, after the flag, drove to goal and put it away. Aussies again with another free position shot here, and it was the fines to Bonnie Yu out behind. It was a great look. Yu gets under a player, takes that hit to the head, and as she's staggering away, adjusting her goggles, gets to have a bit of a smile that she put it in the back of the net for the Australian girls. At the opposite end, we had East Coast with the free position shot. And this one just snuck by Dunham, I think. Bit of a misread on that one. Tucking that stick in, sticking out the chicken wing, but just couldn't get there in time as the ball went far side high. Great ground ball on this one. Bonnie Yu keeping it in as we see our final goal of the quarter. And just that great find inside. Abby Omani has that one kicked away, but then it was put back in by Dana Johnston. Just some good awareness right on the circle there to get that one back in for the Aussie under-19s. As we head back out now for second half action here at Footscray Lacrosse Club. It has been a lovely day after what looked like a bit of an ominous start to the week. Had a lot of rain in the lead up to the tournament. This field had been unplayed on entirely. Footscray Lacrosse Club managing to keep it fresh for this, and then a lot of rain early in the week, I should say. Made it a little bit soggy, but they've done a good job here. They've had rollers out this morning, and it's looking in good nick as the Aussies and the East Coast look to resume battle where they left off here in the second half. Goalie Dunham back in for the 19s. Could see another mid-quarter switch. Wouldn't be surprised by that. Maybe see a little bit of Taisha Skuse late in the game. But tough day in the office for them. They've both seen one shot on goal, both allowed. Great take there as Abby Thorne gets that one out of the midline. But again, it's always a tough one as a goalie. Sometimes you'd much rather see a lot of shots than only a few because it's hard to get in a rhythm. But again, as the coaches of the Aussie side are getting these girls ready for a World Cup, you've got to be ready for anything, obviously. So it's good exposure just to be able to have these quick changes, see a shot or two, maybe see nothing as there's a great trailing check there to knock that ball loose from India Williams' stick. And the Aussies possessed behind, drive to the front. That ball taken away by Putner. Great work there. I believe a former Wilderness player from out in SA. Back now for the East Coast side as Clancy has the ball, looking for the long clear now. Had a few passing options there, gets it up now. Looking in field, Annabelle Williams has the ball. The ride is coming though, as Hannah Goff looks for that one. So check that, Eloise Rowe, sorry. Ball's behind now with Ella Aldridge. And great finish on that one. Getting it by just in time. I think I was saying that name wrong. It's Allele Eldridge, it would look like. So great clearing work there by Annabelle Williams. Sends that one up for the long pass. And then Allele Eldridge, just that little overcommitment there from the defence, stepping a little bit too far past. And then just dropping that one on the inside pipe there. Good finish for the East Coast Aussies, opening scoring in the second half. They trailed 10-3 behind the Aussie under-19s. Aussie under-19 manager there, Colleen Hunter, trying to sneak into frame to update the score. Making sure no one on this side of the field's forgetting that the East Coast All-Stars are putting some points on the board now. Ball knocked down by India Williams. Flicked up in the air, though. Still loose. Annabelle Williams comes and gets a piece of it. She manages to get the ground ball. Nice little possession there. Bit of a wrap check coming across the body there. Yep, there we go. We've got the call now. Osha Levy just coming across the front of Williams. Aussies all around her here. Williams looking for a pass option. Finds one, sends it across the top now. Ball sent down low. Bit of a fumble. Can they pick it up in time? Trailing defender is there. Was Isabella Murphy, another one of the Footscray girls getting to play on her home turf. Ball's with Allele Eldridge now. Again, sorry, I was getting that name wrong earlier in the broadcast. Probably in this morning's game too. As Annabelle Williams, big lefty drive behind, draws the flag on it. That'll be against Osha Levy on that one, just leaning in too much on that hip, giving a bit of an extension there. Williams looking in front there. ball batted down. Not sure if it was a defender or an attacking stick that we just saw it come from, but it's picked up now by the Aussie under-19s. Osha Levy on the run. Big bump on the sideline there. Maybe a little bit of frustration in that one as Levy is knocked out the far side. Ball's in the middle now. Georgia Latch has it. She can get her hands free. Latch is a monster of a shooter. The roll inside there. Gets under one off the pipe there. And the ball's rolling to the far side. Will stay inbound. India Williams coming through hot to get that one. Great ground ball hustle there from the younger Williams sister. Her defender falling down behind her on the soft turf down there. Pass meant for Latch, just missed. But able to collect that one again on the far side. Aussies across the top. Blair there sends it over for Rowe. Rolling topside to the left, shot high and wide off the stick of Latch there, but still a shot. Again, for those of you playing along at home on those out-of-bounds shots, it's still a shot until the ball's stopped and redirected. So that glancing blow to an attacker stick won't reclassify it as a pass. So still a shot, backed up by Latch there as she missed the handle on that one. Ball's up top with Rowe now. On for Levy. Thorne has it. Drives low, gets that right face dodge. Ball hits the pipe again. Had a few pipes in this one already. Eloise Rowe now with the ball, sends it up for Libby Blair. Blair back with it now. Sends it down. Aussies really working the outside. Gets that one-on-one matchup and a little shovel shot as she comes across the front. Bit of a sneaky old school lacrosse there as we see that right-to-right split. As Rowe, we see closing the angle here. She gets the ball. Libby Blair gets it here, sends it back over for Eloise Rowe. Eloise happy to have a crack. Her defender, her attacking player clears through. Gets underneath. Oh, it wasn't a shovel shot. It was the left hand. Sorry. Lost it on the angle, but can see it better in the replay there. Just that sneaky left-handed finish as she gets by her player on the right-to-right split. And then getting that back in the left hand just gives her that angle to finish. As in the centre now we have Annabelle Williams and Maddie Copeland. Williams, big pull on that one, taken by Who. She's got a double team on already. Carries to safety. Great job under pressure there. Long pass. Not quite on target. Will the Aussies arrive first? Both players going down in the mud there. Not sure the call. It was, I think it'll be, there we go, end line. So it was out of bounds off the blue first. So back with the Aussies now. Will's there, pass upfield. Finds Adamson, looking ahead now. Abby Omani can't get to the ground ball in time. Ball was loose, picked up now by Copeland. Copeland looks ahead, doesn't have a pass option she likes. Driving down near side. That's the third time that right pipe has been hit so far this quarter. We may have a 3-second call, perhaps. Not sure what the call is on that far side there, but repanting will start with the ball now. Up top for Abby Omani. 3 seconds called on that. That was Bella Pickett called there. Omani will get it back, and we've got Bonnie Yu on the near side with a lot of space. Williams will have to get to her quickly if it comes. Quick pass down low could get him free, though. Yu holds on for the cradle. Looking low side. She's got Copeland on the crease if she can find her. There we go. That's the pass we're looking for. Great kick save by Clancy. Copeland, good job to get open on the crease there. I think we had found her a little bit earlier. I say we, I'm not really helping. If they had found her a little bit earlier, could have possibly had that one in the back of the net, but Copeland under a bit of pressure as that one comes. Great save by Clancy, who was closing the angle as she stepped. East Coast ball now. Looking far side, gets it to Annabelle Williams. She's got Bonnie Yu chasing after her. Bella Pickett now with the ball, looking up the line. She's got Who driving up. That one just wobbles out of the stick. Unlucky there. Picked up now by Dana Johnston, who's charging up the field. All East Coast jerseys ahead. The Aussies did a good job getting their players upfield for that clear. For that ride, sorry. Now on the clear, they're looking to settle as the East Coast had their 6 in as the first and second Aussies were getting ready. Copeland now with the ball. Sends it down for you. You takes the contact, looking inside now across the top. Great save by Clancy. Dana Johnston looking to stick that one backside, but stick side high. Clancy was equal to it, got the step across and made a punch through. Loopy ball, though, and that's going to make it out of bounds on the errant pass. A bit of bad luck there for the East Coast Aussies after a great save. We'll see the ball back with the Aussie under-19s. 43, Olivia Adamson with the ball now. Great split dodge there. You see that right to left move. And just that big power cradle really selling the false step as her player steps wide of her. We've got call coming. Looks like it's been Annabelle Williams called for stepping in the crease there, I would think. Sent out the back now. Looks to turn the corner. Big pump fake there. Up top now with Johnston. Across the top, Copeland has it now. She's got Kometo coming around the back. Looks for Omani inside. That ball knocked loose. Picked up by the East Coast. Looking backside, Clancy has it now. She's got pass options down low as the Aussies get very high on this ride. They're not worried about stopping the goalie make that early pass. They're getting upfield to press now, and running into numbers are the East Coast Aussies. Great clear, though. Getting through and up into attack. Putner with the ball now. Ball behind. Who has it? She's guarded by Copeland. Big check there. Not in the bubble was the call. No, there we go. Far side umpire is calling it as a close check. Coming in towards the head there. So we'll see a free position shot for who. She'll get that first hash mark in the fan. And Dunham will look to face her third shot. Oh, there we go. The floating hash mark. So a bit of a better angle if you're a goalie. You're favouring this one now. Who has numbers behind her but doesn't have many pass options up top. Goes to Williams now. Going with the stronger stick. Bella Pickett now with the ball. Who behind, sends it to Pickett. Can't get the handle on it though, knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to be Aussie under-19 ball. The bounce pass. Johnston comes up with it though. Aussie's doing a good job getting upfield on that clear. Abby Omani with the ball now. Looks for the drive through numbers. Gets to the third player. Pulls back. That check down. And it was Rhiannon panting there. Took that. Looked to tuck in to weave through some traffic. Check came in a little bit above the head. Knocked that stick towards her. And we'll see a free position shot now for Panting. Panting carries wide on that one. Sends the ball back out for Bonnie Yu. We've got a 3-second call on the play. It was Annabelle Williams called for that one. Panting will have the ball again. Panting sends it out for Yu. Great left split there, looking to the far pipe, and Yu sticks it. Again, great bit of shake there to get her hands free as Bonnie Yu charges down the middle to put that one in for the Aussies. And we'll see the replay there. Panting. Looked at the drive, decided against it. And then Bonnie Yu, just that left split. Annabelle Williams went right. Yu came back to her left and then put that away, far pipe. Great finish there from the co-captain of this Aussie under-19 side after getting the ball from the other co-captain, Panting. Aussies looking good, 12-3. With less than 30 to play here in the third. Clock's on the field now as the Aussies head down. It's Maddie Copeland on the run. She gets by one, gets by two. Can't get by Clancy, though. She's been huge this game. Absolutely monstrous saves from the East Coast goalkeeper. Looking for the clear now. Short time on it, and that'll bring us to three-quarter time as Bella Pickett had the ball looking for that East Coast clear. Aussies looking Very strong 12-3. Good finishes from the East Coast side. They've been shooting efficiently. They haven't had many looks, but when they've had them, they've made them count. Both Aussie goalies struggling against this East Coast All-Stars side. We'll have a couple of highlights now from the third quarter before we bring you to the fourth. And on the clear here, it was Annabelle Williams driving up. Got by one, got by another. And Alil Eldritch on this one. Great just power move there. Took her bump, got that cradle back, and then just stuck it as she got above goal line. Extended near side by the keeper. Aussie 19's back at the other end. It was Libby Blair with the ball here. Sending it over, and just that one-on-one matchup there. Great move there, sticking it in the left hand. And it was Eloise Rowe able to score there on that right-to-right dodge before coming back left. Bit of an S dodge. Up top now, and it was Rhiannon Panting. Had pressure coming for her, gets it to you. And just this left-to-left dodge here. Annabelle Williams just misread that, and you, before the double team could get to her properly, she was putting that one in the back of the net. That's a bit of turn and rake action if you're the goalie there with Bonnie Yu shooting like that. And we're going to be coming into the fourth quarter now. It was a little bit of a slower quarter there for the Aussies. They were running a few different lines. Only the 2 goals. But again, good strong play from them. They're looking composed at the moment as we see that another goalie switch. Taisha Skuse in the red lid is back out now. And starting in for the fourth. Umpire just having a wave to some of her friends in the scorer's box there, as India Williams is in the centre now for the Aussie under-19s. She's in against, I think, mystery number 30. I will find a name for this player eventually. Oh, umpire unhappy with that set there. Have another crack at it. It was one of our potential number 30 players. We've got a mislisting of one of the players on this East Coast side, so it's a potential Charlotte Robertson. Ball won though by the under-19s, and Georgia Latch has the ball behind, feeding up top to Indy Williams. Great hesitation on that one. Absolutely had the keeper committed before she took that shot. Tough one as a goalie when you're already full stretch, and you'll see it in the replay. Just that find and just that extra cradle really locked it in for India Williams. You'll see it here. Ball back through Georgia Latch, and just that cut across the front, that quick cradle, and then Clancy was full stretch on that big step before Williams finally put it in the back of the net. And for anyone watching at home, any juniors watching this game, that's a great thing to be remembering. Wait for that goalie to step before you shoot. It's hard to step and then step again. India Williams with a smart shot there, waiting for Clancy to make the mistake before she stuck it. Got a break call there. Appears Putner broke on the centre draw. Abby Thorne on the run now for the Aussies, driving down the line. She's looking back inside. Had Williams decided against it. Up now for Georgia Latch. Latch pulls it out wide. She's guarded by Putner. Good bump on that one. Thought about the shot, sends it down low to Williams now. Cut to the backside. Great find there, and it's Dana Johnston. Again, just threads the needle through the gap there. Great job finding that lane from India Williams. And again, just high IQ lacrosse there. You'll see her just get the her defender leaves, probably thinking about a bit of a drive there with the one-on-one matchup, but just that quick pass across the top and great find there. Aussies up now, 14-3 on that finish from Dana Johnston. Williams gets it out for Abby Thorne. Bit of a fumble on the way through. Comes up with it now. Get to the head, and Williams with it. Have a free space call on that one. So Williams will get a free position shot now. East Coast with a loud yellow call there. That was, I think, one of the Aussie under-19s asked them what their favourite colour was. And as a team, they know. Just trying to slow down defensively here, I think. Georgia Latch with the ball now. Great fake and finish up front there for number 34, Georgia Latch. Yeah, it was just a good cut across the front. Handing that stick off for the stick check there. We'll see it again. And it's good, just moving through X, making the East Coast Aussies work hard defensively. Latch realised her player was nowhere near her, and as that slide comes back across, just the extra 2 or 3 fakes there to get to the far side makes it count as the Aussies have another big line change here. In the middle now, Bonnie Yu for the Aussie under-19s. We haven't seen her in the centre yet, but she does take him occasionally. Bella Pickett in there for the East Coast lineup. Yu plays it back. Putner chasing hard. She's got Copeland with her. Gets it up. Looking inside for Pickett. Pickett couldn't get a handle to it. The pass too wide. Ball knocked down now. Still not picked up clean. We've got an illegal body off the ball there. And Taylor Cometto comes up with it and is off to the races on the self-start. Heading upfield now, Olivia Adamson with the carry. Looking inside, finds Omani. Omani takes the bump, loses the ball on a fumble. But I think we're going to have a check across the body called there before the ball went down. That's Lena Teichmann there. Called for that check across the body, as we'll see Omani go in for the free position shot. Pulls it out, cradles back, sends it to Adamson. Adamson under pressure now. Ball's behind now. Eloise Rowe looking for the feed option. Finds Yu, the lefty. Another big kick save from Clancy. She's been good today. Yu gets her own rebound, though, up top to Omani. On to Copeland now. Copeland, big fake, takes it behind now. Looking to redirect through X via Adamson. Adamson with the ball. Flag on the play there. Bit of a push there as Adamson backs out. Putnam will get called for that one, and we'll see the U19 player over at the floating hash get a free position here. Looking up top for a feed. Carries through X now. Omani on the backside, shooting through traffic there. Free space is the call, though. Again, that's one of those ones where I think the defenders sometimes think if the shots come, surely it was dangerous. But the free space call coming in before the shot had gone. Didn't hit anyone on the way through, so Omani gets it back to herself now. Omani decides against it, sends it back out. Panting there, hands on. Sends it out to Rowe. Looking behind now. Illegal body there, called. I think just some interference behind the play against Madison Copeland, who'll get the free position shot. She drives in, carries under. Up top now to Omani. Omani has Panting cutting through. Eloise Rowe now down the line. Across the top to Copeland. Copeland up above the crease. Looks for the feed across to Adamson. She's under pressure now. Big bump off the ball. Might go East Coast's way. And it will. I think Adamson there just using a bit of hip to get that ball to herself. Picked up now by Lena Teichmann. Adamson chasing now, and the double's coming in the form of Omani. That ball unable to be caught clean. Bonnie Yu now with the big chase. Push was the call. East Coast with the ball now. She's got Pickett up the line. You can just see that stick in the bottom of screen. She wants it looking infield or crossfield there now. Bit of a risky pass. Ball's loose, but picked up now. Copeland was coming in for it. Putner has it. Sending it up the line now as the East Aussies look to clear through Aleel Eldritch. Should get the ball back now. Eldritch sends it for Bella Pickett. Heading in now. Abby Omani coming out looking for the knockdown. Couldn't get a piece of it, but sort of stumbles into the player. East Coast with the ball there. Good job possessing. Ball behind now. East Coast have players around if they can find a pass. Skip pass to Pickett. Looking now for Putner. Back with Pickett now. She's got Panting coming out toward her. Back to Pickett. Knocks that one down to pick it up. Bit of a wide pass there. Back with the East Coast Aussies now. She's got passes out to the right. That one high and wide. Will's coming out. And it's going to be out of bounds off East Coast. Great ball movement upfield. Olivia Adamson with it now. Looking ahead for Georgia Latch. She's running 1-on-3. Numbers down. Carries wide. Looking inside now. Her player leaves off the pipe there, I believe, and backed up by Latch. And started with a 1-on-3. The big numbers advantage to the East Coast. Then none of them quite came with Latch as she went down the far side. So almost came back in to get that goal in, but hit the pipe and has ricocheted wide. Just waiting for a ball to come back onto the field. There we go. It's back with Latch now as the Aussies look to re-attack. Another ball on the field there. Umpire sending that one back over to the bench as we'll restart. The restart with Latch in possession of the ball. To the left of screen, up to Adamson there. Great fake, rides the bump there, turns back, gets it to her right. And Putner called for that one there. Latch will get the first hash for the free position shot. That was the trailing umpire calling that one. She has Adamson near side if she wants it. Big fake there from Adamson. Sends it up top now. Three seconds called there on Bella Pickett. She'll head up behind Dana Johnston for the Aussie Under-19s. India Williams with it now, down the line, and gets that one up over Clancy. Stuck it stick side high. Still manages to find the back of the net, though, as the Aussies put in another to make it 16-3. It's just good ball movement there. Finding Williams, got under a player with the face dodge and then managed to curl back in front. And then as she closed her angle, put it backside. Near side, sorry, I should say. Olivia Adamson in there for the Aussie Under-19s. Annabelle Williams in there for the East Coast. Ball played out towards the East Coast attack line. Pre-check is the call there. Who comes up with the ball? Aussie D have numbers back. Good call there by Who to redirect. East Coast in possession now. Annabelle Williams has the ball. Bit of a bump from behind. I think some of that her own momentum. Olivia Adamson not so happy with that call, but Annabelle Williams will get it back. Defense coming, Putner with the ball now. Back to Williams. Williams with Adamson on her again. Looks for that lefty drive, big push there. Adamson almost lost her own footing as she came off Williams on that push. Williams sends it up top for Putner, looking for the drive down the line now. She's guarded closely. 3 seconds is the call there against Wills. Putner will come back out there, and Olivia Wills will be sent 4 behind. Ball behind with the East Coast. Simpfendorfer had it, couldn't get her pass on target though, and the Aussies will clear out the other way now. Izzy Murphy will start with the ball here. Up the line, the third of the Footscray locals. Aussies on the breakaway now, nice take there. Couldn't get a handle on it for Osha Levy, comes up with a ground ball though. Dana Johnston with it, sends it to Abby Thorne, great split there. Pushes the call as Thorne lost the ball, but we'll get it back now. Looking down low, finds Williams. Williams with the great little Twizzler there. Sticks it in the back of the net, and we'll see that again on the replay. Nice little take, right-handed. Gives it a bit of hoopla and then puts it in the back of the net. Abby Thorne was looking for this pass a long way off. We see here Williams gets it, feels that defender on the back shoulder, and then just flicks that back in. Great presence of mind to put that one away. Williams, one of the youngest players on this Aussie Under-19 side. I was coaching against her, playing for the Storm last year in the Under-15s Nationals. Very exciting to see when the players that young are stepping up in this 19 squad and making an impact. Great take there, and ball's played out by Abby Thorne, who's driving down the far side, rolls back infield now, looking for Adamson. Adamson can come up with it. Sends it to the near side for Georgia Latch. Latch across the top now, big shot, kick saved by Clancy. Somehow kicks that right into the stick of Putner, looking for who on the clear now. She's got Wills with her. Wills pushing the back there. Not sure what she was hoping for on that one, but who gets it back? And with the clock on the field, we're in the final 30 seconds. Great knockdown there by Osha Levy. Pick up there by Abby Thorne, and the Aussie Under-19s will come out on top 17-3 in a strong showing against the East Coast All-Stars. Big performance in that game from Clancy, the goalie for the East Coast All-Stars. Came up with some massive saves for them. Number of kick saves late in the game as well. That's Tess Clancy, number 7. The Aussie Under-19s are strong showing throughout, showing their depth on this one. We'll bring you some replays of fourth quarter action before we take a bit of a break before the MVP presentations, and we'll see on this one just that quick ball movement from the Aussies. Just out of shot there, but we're back in. Sends it down low, and it was Georgia Latch behind, finding India Williams up top, and just that quick fake, waiting for the goalie to step before she sticks it far side. Aussies again, Georgia Latch in possession. And good spread on this one. It was sort of almost had half the field to herself as she sends it down low for Williams. Williams looking up top there. Found Dana Johnston to put it in the back of the net there for the Aussie Under-19s. Under-19s back in possession on this one, and it was Eloise Rose, sending it up top. Looking to the near side, Georgia Latch wide open, gets by a player, big fake there. And again, as we saw in that highlight from Williams earlier, just throwing those fakes, make the goalie make the mistake, then finish. Don't need a rush to put it in the back of the net. Make sure you're taking a high percentage shot with good positioning there. We had the redirect here. India Williams got this one. Got by a player, got by another, and just as she was closing angles, stuck that near side. Down the pipe on that one. And then the last goal, and probably the smoothest, flashiest goal of the game, it was Abby Thorne looking inside, found Williams. Williams felt that pressure on her back shoulder, gives the stick a twizzle, and then sticks it in past Clancy for the great finish there. And that brought us to the final score of 17-3 at full time, with the Aussie Under-19s coming out on top. We'll take a quick break now before we're back with the MVP medal presentation.